So, hello and welcome to Is the Stuff. Here with the gloved fingers again. It's been a while. It's a flickering of the lights. I wonder if I could do something about that. And if the microphone capturing my voice? Maybe so. Let me see about the light because this flickering is quite bad. Let me end and stop. No, I'm not going to end. This is live stuff. So let me see about the light. Darkness is my friend. Darkness, darkness. It's still flickering. At least on my end. Let's see, is there anything regarding settings? Channel level? Fudge it. Why is there so much flickering? There's some kind of interference. But what is causing it? What indeed? I'd have this nice camel filter cigarettes lighter, Win 3000 model. Currently no gas inside of it. Just a moment. What is with the flickering? How peculiar. Technical difficulties. Scheiße! Yes, cursing in German. Like if I mean, I'm just going to go for it. The flickering is what it is. Microphone levels are what they are. Should be. Ba-bum. Ba-ba. Should be okay, but let me see about my internet connection again. I'm getting good results on fast.com. I'm not sure, but let's get into this. A little bit more light for me. Cha-bum. As it is probably quite likely I didn't prepare in advance for this. The first mistake of many mistakes I made in life and on this channel. Okay, now I can see a little bit better. They're still flickering. So it is what it is. Shogunai. So yeah, I know that there is a flint. There's the flint. And the flint looks like it could still spark something. It's not too bad. Let me put it there. little bit of soot. It is an older lighter, likely from 1970s or 1980s. A Japanese Win 3000, not over 9000, but yeah. I have some IPA as an aerosol. Give a big spritz. It will evaporate quickly, but for this purpose, yeah, it's good. And I'm using an old toothbrush. Toothbrushes are good for many maintenance projects, small tinkering. No, I'm not Sean Connery. Like this slider, because depending, this is a pretty hard bristle. Not good for teeth, but good for small parts like this. So I'm just, if it's hard to see, but I'm just using the brush to clear out the old soot, which is very many times a common thing that will finding my words, that will make a lighter not work because the soot is making the plunger mechanism stuck. So lighter fluid is also a suitable naphtha for cleaning out. But yeah, I'm doing a really minimalist cleanup job. I don't have tools to replate this, but it would be nice. There's like a I suspect that it's nickel plating on brass, because you can see the brass color underneath the plating. There are good videos by Odd Tinkering. He has, I assume he has made a lot of good videos about restoring old electronics, lamps, household items, all kind of cool stuff. Very relaxing. It's an ASMR channel. No talking like on my channel. If you come to relax, I'm sorry. Not so much relaxing here in terms of like some people like noise like that. Or to them, it's not so much noise. So let's, you can see I'm rolling this, and it's the plunger or the holder for the flint. Actually, we can give the flint a very light spritz and shop towel, yeah. I don't want it to be wet, but just cleaning out a little bit of possible debris. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. And now rolling so it makes contact. we have a spark. So the flint works. But now it's a whole other thing if the reservoir, the gas tank, if that is operational. Let's see. Using my small screwdriver set. Very basic set, not very professional, but for this purpose it's fine. Let me see, I want to use a small dust. There's dust. When there's dust, there's life. Of course, it's nice to minimize the amount of dust for better breathing and so on, but dust is part of life. All right, we can try to use Very Fine, Puro Fine by Ziga. And I think it's a needle type nozzle. So I could try to use. Let's see if. Oh, I need a knife. Let's see. Yeah, I need a knife. That's not a knife. Where's my knife? Where did I put my knife again? Oh, there it is. All right, found it. If you didn't know, I might have told in previous. Oh, wow! There was one person looking at this video for a moment. Whoop-de-doo. If you didn't know, yes, I am another one of those people who have ADHD. Very common thing nowadays. I wonder if the person who just popped out was one of those viewers from my previous streams where I opened Pokemon cards. But yeah, that was a phase, like many things in my life are. What isn't a phase is that I like to yap. I like to talk a lot. But my voice is not for the radio. Let's see. Okay, let's try put this. All right, and it could be leaky. It's common thing that these older lighters, when they haven't been in use for a longer time, then there's a degradation of the plastics, the O-rings, and all kinds of things. But the tank does feel cold. There's some hissing, so let's see if always short bursts with yeah, if you can, there's a hiss. Let's see, I'm just going to try to adjust the valve for low flame, high flame. The tank does feel cold, so let's see. Let me just screw this back on. Just finger strength. No more, no less. And let's warm it up a little bit, because butane, the bastard child of gases, comes out pretty cold. So it's usually when you fill a lighter, you need to wait for a while. And of course, the altitude matters. So if you're like in a very high altitude, then butane might not work. Okay. Testing against my cheek. Still a bit cold. Yeah. I don't know if this whole stream did go through. As in, does it save? I'm currently self-employed. I have my own company. But yeah. Okay. Nope. Let's hiss. So it's quite likely that no hiss. Very likely that the tank is leaky. Yep. No? Yeah, there's no... When you open up the lid, it should start feeding the gas. But yeah, I think nothing. I have opened up the valve quite a lot. There should be, yeah, we're at the point that it's actually going to disassemble, and that would mean all the gas is kind of like escaping. Yeah, I think the gas tank, unfortunately, is leaky. Let me see. Let's try without adapter. For a while it did stay cold, as in, yeah, as in it felt like that some gas did go to the tank, but okay, hey, I'm seeing something. Of course, it could be the vapors. Oh, look at that! Beautiful! There's some flickering. But, oh, did you see that? Do you see? So let's admire for a while, but let's see, does it happen again? Seems to be pretty steady. Let's see if we can adjust. Yeah, can you see how it goes really? Yeah, I do suspect that there's a leakage in the tank, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a very common thing. It happens. I'm trying if let me try. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I think there is a leak. It shouldn't. Yeah, I didn't use the adapter. Let's try with the adapter. The lighter does get very cold in my hand. So gas is going inside, but oh yeah, now I actually saw there was a burst. And I don't have the correct tools for yeah, there's a, let's see this. If I put the cap back on, does it help at all? I mean, with these lighters, it's always a possibility that overfilling and yeah, now it's currently too cold. Going to remove the gloves because I'm calling it to be continued. To be continued. It's always one can always try. Without trial, there are no triumphs. So yeah, that's why I went for this. I was quite skeptical anyway that I could get it to work, but yeah, if you don't try, you don't know. And I tried, and for now, it's a work in progress. I will study the lighter a bit more. This was really I didn't study the lighter a whole lot. I saw one video about it, about the same kind of model, not this kind of not the art. It was a different kind, but yeah. Blah 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 blah. Enough yapping. Yeah, because if I'm to really to see the disassembly of this, I mean, it's very easy to disassemble stuff. That's no problem. But to get it back together, that's a whole other thing. Even if I like film the whole thing of opening up the lighter and yeah. Well, for a while it did show a nice flame. It's a beautiful lighter, and I am certain that I can get it back to working order with more studying and learning about these things. Yeah. I mean, it's a one thing that it's a flint lighter, so it doesn't rely on a piezo. I'm going to take the flint out of the lighter and arrange it to this. Yeah, not the best arrangement, but it'll do. It'll do for now. I just don't want to mix up too many things in one corridor or one compartment. Oh, there it is. There it dropped. And yeah, I should really. I think it's best that I open up this and yeah, use the adapter without the gas to remove any possible gas that might be inside, so there's no explosion. Let's see. Oh, clumsy me. No hiss, no sound. Alles gut. Put that there, and yeah. I think if I'm just starting by eyeing them, because there is I see a very small screw in next to the flint placement. Down there, there's a small screw. I'm not sure if opening that, and it's likely that if I were to disassemble this, I need to remove the spring there with a tool. So yeah, apologies. The stream title, no revival this time. I did get it to spark and have a flame for a moment. With that said, I'm sure that it can be repaired, but I need to study more. I need to learn more about these lighters. I'm just a collector. I like the look. I like the look of these lighters. I mean, to put these over there for better. And yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful lighter. That's why I occasionally buy these old lighters. I have a few others waiting for adjustments, repairs, but I really need to get more information, maybe read some books. Not my favorite pastime, but to learn, it's often quite necessary to read. Yeah, that's it. Over 30 minutes of yapping and flapping and whatnot. Nice to be back in some sense. I will film more in the future. Relatively in short time. I mean, yeah, English isn't my native tongue, so I don't know why I am using it. Maybe I'm trying to reach a broader. Yeah, English isn't my native tongue, so I don't remember all the words. Broader audience. But yeah, doesn't matter really. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to add this to my playlist and make it hidden. So if you want migraines and stuff, like looking at this kind of table and some yapping, there's this flickering. I don't know why there's so much flickering. I don't have any kind of speakers or that kind of stuff connected. Could be just the lighting situation, and really my computer is old, the camera is old. The best piece of equipment for these streams and recording is my microphone, and I'm not even sure how well that is doing because I only see a little bit of green. At least it's not going to red, so that's good. That's good, I assume. Yeah. Hey, stay healthy, vigilant, enjoy life, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you again. Ciao.